Well, hello, everybody. Today is January the 2nd. Tomorrow I'll go back to work. And next week is on the 4th, a visit with my oncologist to finally find out what the CT scan really is telling them. Like I said, I've read it. It says the esophageal cancer has shrunk, which means I am eating. And actually, I cooked some mild chili because I have acid reflux. I don't want to make it too hot and spicy anymore. I still wanted to have a little bit of kick, so I'm still working with the recipe. And I actually did a non-traditional chili, non-traditional Texas chili, as they call it, because I like beans in my chili. Some people are of the old school rules that chili is just meat and a chili sauce with, tomato and vegetables and whatnot. I need the extra protein, guys. I'll take it in the beef. I'll take it in the pinto beans, which are really high in protein. I think they're also high in iron, and I think my last deal was a little bit low in iron, so I think they're getting the iron as well. So, but I did a hamburger meat, stew meat, did it in an Instant Pot with some beans, and, tomato paste, and everything. Turned out all right. I can work on the recipe just because I need a little bit of a kick on it, but not enough to be hot. Anyway, so I'm eating. Had leftovers for lunch because I made like a 6-quart meal of, because I have a 6-quart Instant Pot. So once I get the recipe where I like it, I might share it online. I don't know. But I'm able to eat certain foods. Beans, the way that they're being cooked, is one of them. So that's a good thing. I'm happy about that. I can eat pancakes and waffles, which I've had that this week too. Scrambled eggs. A scrambled egg casserole per se. It was closer to a quiche, but still went down just fine. It had hash browns in it. It was quite lovely, which I can have any potato that doesn't have a skin that's been moistened and is soft and chewable. Still no stringy vegetables, no peanuts, no breads of any kind. So that. I hope everyone is doing good. I hope everybody's new year has started off great. First, I want to thank everyone who has supported me both in their prayers and their donations to my GoFundMe. And if you made it this far, if you watch my YouTube channel, down right around here, subscribe. Hit subscribe. That just tells me that, hey, somebody's interested in watching. Click on the like or dislike. I don't care. If you dislike it, tell me what you dislike. What I can do better. Do I need to do something with the background? Do I need to do something fancy here? I can make changes. That's no big deal. I can get a green screen. I can do that transparency thing. And you can do it without a green screen too. Just a green screen helps with the isolation of me on the video, so it looks more realistic. So, and I'm wearing the headphones, which might mess with that a little bit. I'm using them because I'm also gaming today on this video for a little bit. I'm doing good. I'm in good spirits. I'm being very positive, even though that the CT scan had a little bit of negativity in it, but it's nothing that's concerning at this point because I'm still feeling healthy. I'm still feeling good. I'm able to eat now, which is a great progress comparative to the beginning of October when I couldn't even swallow tea. So that is a good thing. that means that per the CT scan, the esophageal cancer has shrunk some. I'll know more later on, but I'm kind of afraid that with the stent in there, it might skew the results because it's pushing it. We will see. See how the chemo's reacting. And it's early in the process. I'm early in the chemo treatment. I've been working on some great projects, a portfolio. I also started tooling on my belt. Not exactly where I want it, but it's going to be great for me. See the Rebel Legion there. I did a few mistakes, and I know where they are, and you can probably see them yourself. Still got a lot to go here, but not too much. And then it's going to be coloring and tinting it up. It's looking really, really good, really nice. And I'm really digging it. A new belt because I've lost all this weight, and I like wearing a belt with my pants. Even though I'm gaining back some of the weight because I'm actually eating higher calories. So that's what I've been working on. Also, I have my test piece right here. There we go. Nope, right. And what I can do is I can actually set this up as a prize in my stream or on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure which I can do. It'd be for subscribers only, and basically the way I would do it is that I would basically put all the names into a basket. Have someone else draw the name, not me, someone else. Whoever name I draw, I'll reach out to them and say, hey, I can make you a bracelet out of this, but I need to know your wrist size. And that will tell me where to put the snap. Because I can put a snap on this, I can put a die and snap it. This is my test one. And not actually a test, it's a practice run. And it actually turned out real nice. I wouldn't offer this unless I thought it was good enough to offer. And basically, I'll let you choose the die color and on the winner, and get your address and information, ship it off to you. That would be a prize to my subscribers, and I'm going to say that it's going to be on YouTube. So if you subscribe on the YouTube to this video, and you win that, and we're going to set it for, let's set it for 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks, because I will be chemo ready. So I'll put the details in the deal. 2 weeks. And as long as you're a subscriber, I'm going to put it in there. And once you're a subscriber, I'm going to give them 24 hours once I reach out to them, and we'll take it from there. So I just think that would be a cool little thing to my subscribers. Now, to get on with things today, I'm still playing with my Minecraft server. Kind of want to get back into it. Looks like everything with the server is still up. I'm going to switch the scene real quick. There we go. There's my VPN connection. The server is still running. Using 1.5 gigabytes out of 5.7. CPU usage processes all of well within parameters. I am going to increase the memory on this before I open up the server. So let's go ahead and get into Minecraft. This time, you notice I did get into this first. And if you also notice, I don't play Minecraft on full screen with Bedrock for some reason. So go into the server. Now I've done some improvements to my little house, and I did some flooring and bricking and stuff. I don't know if you've been here lately, so also I've been fishing. Now I have a magical bow power +3. Oh, it's daytime. I could probably go do some more fishing. I don't know if y'all have ever fished in Minecraft, but it's a lot of fun and relaxing to me anyway. I know the water's out this way. Over by the tree with the bees. I can harvest honey from there. You also, I think you get attacked from the bees. This is a nice area. You can see the house and everything, and my way into the underworld, as I call it. So I'm just going to go down here to a ledge. Make sure I have enough inventory here to catch some stuff. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Go out here. And as soon as you cast it out, usually you kind of see some fish coming around there, but you'll also, oops, I missed that one button. See those bubbles hit and your little thing go down. You're supposed to hit your other mouse button. There it goes. Let's cast it out again. Be the right mouse button instead of the left. Blowfish. Sometimes you get magical items, and sometimes you get spell books. A lot of times you get fish. Fish are good to put in a furnace. It's good for food. A lot of fish. And, whoop, I got that one. Okay. I also get a lot of junk, just to let you know. Come on. Oh, okay. Come on. But fishing's pretty fun. I seriously hope that everybody's New Year is starting out pretty good. Mine's started out okay. Other than Robin, my partner in crime, she hasn't been feeling good lately, so she's taking a nap right now because she has to go to her real job tomorrow. So do I, but I work at home now. A lot of blowfish. And I know everybody has been saying a lot of things about the viruses and everything. I have a few of these N95 masks, which I've been wearing for my sister. Uh, she's an RN, and you say, Charles, you kind of need to be wearing the heavier protection because they're saying that the new variants are a little bit easier to get through the fabric mask. So I got a few N95. I'll probably get some more. I have a heavy duty N95 at the shop that I need to buy new filters for that would use when I'm doing my painting for some of my crafting. And got some crafting projects I seriously want to start getting into. Want to do some dice rolling boxes. I don't know if y'all are into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, but if you have metal dice, you don't want to mess up your wood table. It's always good to have some form of dice rolling box, be it leather, fabric, or something that you're rolling the dice on, so that you don't ruin the table of your host or your own personal table, because those metal dice sometimes have sharp edges that will just ding up a table like you wouldn't believe. Especially if your table is like made in China. nothing against Chinese. It's just that sometimes y'all use some soft wood, and that soft wood dings pretty good. It will also mess up some of the natural surfaces too. Uh, by the way, I really want to thank some of my friends from high school who have reached out. Uh, in the past few days, and some of them that have spread my story to some of those high school buddies. I appreciate all the prayers uh, and everything that's going on. A lot of love, and I hope that all your families and everything are going good. So here in a second, I'm going to check my inventory. Do that now. See if I got anything special. I got 2 bowls, a saddle. Oh, 9, all 7, 12 cod. I cook those. More puffer fish. Tripwire. A bone. Of course, a bone. So, thanks to all of y'all. And I know everybody has their own hardships that they're going through and dealing with losses and everything. I've lost a lot of friends over the years. Not all of them from necessarily cancer, but I've lost several friends from cancer. And a lot of them, like I said, some of them didn't really die from the cancer. They died from either the treatments or what the treatment does to the body. Uh, most don't know that chemo dries you out, makes everything taste like crap. I'm drinking coffee, which I cannot drink while I'm on chemo because it tastes like utter crap. I can drink tea though, which is strange. And usually I drink a black tea. If you have any questions about that, or a mint green tea, which sometimes helps with the nausea. I'm going to try my cinnamon candy, which I finally found some branches and some Jolly Rancher cinnamon candy. Love cinnamon. I'm going to try those while I'm on chemo and see if those will be all right. Because my problem with the lemon drops is that to me, lemon just doesn't go with everything, and I need something to keep my mouth moist while I'm on chemo. But I just got all kinds of puffer fish, don't I? Two of those. Where do I put the other one? Where's the lower chest or the upper chest? Oh, it's on the upper chest. Huh. Guess I only got one. Okay, what else can I put up here? Put up that rest of that pork chops. Plenty of food there. Put up that. Put up the bone. Put that for more torches. What I'm going to do here is going to go ahead and put some of the sticks up there just in case if I need them. Iron. I only got 3 iron. I need to go back in the cave and go after some iron. I think that's where I'm going to go. To the back cave. Yes, I still have friends from high school, believe it or not. Actually, some real good friends. Some of them have had their issues. Rudy, uh, he recently had a stroke. He's recovering. He's moved back to the hometown. Uh, Very good friend of mine, Tammy Morgan, which I actually talked to her on the phone. She is a special ed teacher. I'm not going to tell you what school district, but it's nothing in the Lubbock, Levelland, or Sundown area. But she has taught in Sundown. She has taught here in Lubbock. She recently achieved her master's degree, I do believe. I don't know if she's gone to her PhD or not yet. She might have. I'm not sure. But very proud of her. Mary Lynn Cortez, which I think she has her master's. I don't know if she went for her PhD. I haven't talked to her yet. I need to reach out to her. Mary Lynn, if you're watching this, number hasn't changed. Just give me a call. You know where to find me. But anyway, I even have friends from college. A lot of them, and I have so much friends from the corporate world. Start. Let's go to bed. From my workings in several industries, mostly from Earthlink, Mindspring, OnQ, Legrand. Those were my last two before I got to the job where I'm working right now. So spread out between, Washington State all the way to New York, believe it or not. And then, of course, I have my local friends from the con and the con industry, like you there, Super Freak. And what would we be without our friends? I really need to find some bamboo. And those who play Minecraft probably know what I'm talking about is to make some scaffolding. Just take bamboo and string. I need to kill a lot of spiders and, and I need a lot of bamboo. Oh boy, still kind of dark down here. Gotta throw another torch here. Torch over here, that looks better. Give me a torch here. Torches is cheap. So what are you doing today? C'est pas vrai. Oh my gosh. This lame. That's a spider over there. But I'm going to get to the iron. Or which one are you messing with? Or what brand is it? I need to mess with my new one and see if I can get it to print with the Matter Hackers resin. if you've printed with the Matter Hackers resins, especially with the Anycube, and you know the settings, let me know, because I like the Matter Hackers because it doesn't smell as bad as the Anycube resin, and I think it's a little bit cheaper in the long run, or about the same. So, come on, you can come to me. Come on, skeletons. Come on. Oh no. So you're having to true up the bed with the head, the print head? Oh, iPhone. I have to check that out. The Matter Hackers, I might have to go to their website again and go through their little tutorial to tune it in. It's just a pain in the butt, and it requires me to basically work on it for basically a day to tune in the resin. And it just like tuning it in so you get a good bed adhesion. Well, that's crazy that they get all wonky like that. Is it a manufacturing issue with the construction of the materials that they use to construct it that makes them go all wonky, or is it just the vibration of the printing itself, you think? You said if they just sit there. That would. They shouldn't get out of true if they're just sitting there, though. I would think. Okay, I'll have to do that. Well, they also have a little tutorial to go through to get the best quality print. And I've seen a few tutorials online to get the best resolution print possible by messing with the settings. And they have a little sample that you can look at that you can see the detail quality. So I have it downloaded. I just have to go through the process on the printer. And like I said, it's a pain in the butt because it takes roughly about a day to go through it all. Because it's sitting there, printing out the sample, looking at the sample, tweaking the settings, going back, doing the samples again. One's for bed adhesion, and the other one is basically the detail of the print. But I think it'd be worth it if I go through it. Oh, yeah. Well, I print the glass too with my Ultimaker. And on it, if I the glass plate, I have several glass plates that I flip out. Sometimes if I change out the glass plate, I have to re-true up the bed. So I understand that wonkiness, especially with glass. I know there's other materials out there that some of the other printers are using, especially with the heated bed, that work out a little bit better. I think there's one that uses it's not 100% aluminum, but it's an aluminum heated bed that I hear that you can modify. Some printers can't modify mine, but it has great bed adhesion. But it has like flex to it, so you can pop it out, pop off the. Yeah, I know that feeling too. Pop it off, but I have to go with the standard beds, and I can get replacement kits with my Ultimaker to change out that glass plate, and they actually recommend for a high volume printer to switch it out every year, but I don't print that much on my Ultimaker to call it high yield. I mean, when I was printing up the brims for the initial COVID, for the protective gear for the hospitals and everything, for the face shields, that I was running it every day for almost a year. And of course, I did my refresh kit about 3/4 into the year, which helped it out. Yeah. Oh, so you're using mirrors? Or what? Mirrors? Is that correct? On your FDMs? Never tried that. I'm using the glass plates from Ultimaker, and like I said, the refresh kit is, I think, like $200, but it comes with replacement fans, so you can replace out all your fans, and it comes with new Bowen tubes, cleaning filament, your plate, replacement clips. Huh. I never even thought about that. Go figure. Wonder if I could get a mirror the thickness and size of my for my Ultimaker. I have to look that up because I might try that. The only problem is that I can't buy the Bowen tubes and all the fans without getting the whole refresh kit, which is like, I think it's about $250, and I've gone through 3 refresh kits since I've had my printer, but I've had it for, quite some time. I'd say almost about 5 years. So that's not too bad. Coming up on 6, actually. So look at the craziness I found here. I can get over on the other side. But anyway. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to go to Lowe's and get them cut to spec. Because that's easy enough to do. As long as they're proper thickness, I'm good. Always like learning new tips on 3D printing. And also, thank you about the the tip about not letting things set under the UV light for too long. Yes, you are absolutely correct. The longer you let it set, the more brittle it becomes. Yowzers. Those who are joining in, we're talking about our 3D printing hobbies. Well, one person is not really a hobby per se because he is an engineer, and he could probably write it off as a business expense. I can adjust the bed level. I'm just worried about the clamps on my platform that heats the glass. There's four clamps, and I can just possibly squeeze them down to get a better closure on it, and I can adjust those as well. Won't be too bad. They're out of a aluminum, not a true aluminum, because if they were, they wouldn't bend so easy. Most people don't understand that pure aluminum doesn't really flex to a certain. It will flex, but once it hits to a certain part, it just shatters. Oh, you wish that you could write it off as a tax write-off? You haven't figured that out? I mean, your company didn't say that you needed a 3D printer to print up examples so that you can look at them in real life? Yeah. Aluminum cans are usually mixed with tin to make them more flexible. Less tin on the East Coast. So if you ever go to the East Coast and get a can and try to smash it on your head, don't do it. My company is that cool. I was just checking. I didn't know if they would let you do that. I mean, geez, because I think for office supplies working at home, uh, your company has to say you have to have it. If they say you must have a PC, your own PC, and you pay for that PC, then you can write the PC off as a work expense. You could also write off your home office as a work expense. Now, on me, because I can work in the office to a certain deal, except for my condition, but basically, I wouldn't be able to because it is a choice. And tech would provide me with a PC if I asked. But the thing about it is that I also have to have a PC up at work to remote desktop in for other stuff. So unfortunately, I can't write off my PC. My company isn't. Yeah. But if you're working off your PC, your company does not provide you a PC, but they require you to own a PC to do your job, then your PC can be written off as a business expense. And I think you just bought that computer this past year. Am I correct? You might want to get with a CPA just to verify if you have a friend that's a CPA, but I do believe I'm correct in that. Personally, I think the government should just give you, uh, you know, tax write-off for all the people working from home for a certain extent, because they're using their own electricity. The company is not. The company is not reimbursing us for, you know, those expenses. But I seriously doubt our federal government will do that. Uh, but that's just, just what I'm saying. Yep. See, I told you, you're writing off your new computer for sure. Smart man. Uh, like I said, if you know, tech would provide me with a computer if I asked them to. But I know the computer that they would provide me would be, you know, a basically a third of the power of the one that I have right now. And I'm still thinking about possibly upgrading it even more, because right now I'm running a Ryzen 7 2700 CPU, and I really want to go to the either a Ryzen 7 5900, is it 57 or whatever, the 5000 series Ryzen 7, or the 9 series Ryzen 9 59. I think it's the 5900 on my desktop. So just to give me more processing power, because I'm actually doing more streaming and stuff, and using the CPU more. I'm kind of upset that AMD is no longer doing coolers with their CPUs. But then again, it gives you opportunity to put in a decent cooler. But I've never had a problem with their factory coolers before. Because I've never overclocked. I really don't see the need to overclock their CPUs. I'm kind of disappointed in Microsoft, because they, with Windows 11, and I am running Windows 11, I have seen a performance drop in single process performances, which hampers gameplay. Which Windows 11, if most people don't know, has been coded for the new Intel chip that was just released, where it has the two different types of cores that have a high performance core and the low performance core, which is similar to what Apple's using. And I'm seriously disappointed in Microsoft in the way that they've handled that, and they're so in the bed with Microsoft. And lately, there's so many people that are actually using AMD based systems with the Ryzen, and I know that the next generation of Ryzen, which is probably going to be a new socket, is going to use the mixed core philosophy. I don't really believe in that for the desktop. I believe in that for like mobile, where you do have applications that don't really need all the high performance, and you might just need a few high performance cores. But if you're making a workhorse gaming machine, and I know people that have gone to like Threadrippers, which is overkill for most gaming, but just because they're doing other things, and then you want them to stick with Windows 11, and you're crippling even those workhorse CPUs. And what's the deal with that? you're killing performance for the people that are the engineers, the video producers, the 3D renderers, etc., by basically crippling those CPUs, and you're going to make them where they're not going to upgrade to Windows 11 because they're going to lose performance in the software that they're using. You know, especially if they're running a lot of other software, uh, including the multi-core software, to produce their final product. You know, which I know a lot of engineers, as well as video and 3D rendering, use a lot of software that is just a single process software, and they're going to see a performance drop in that. You know, with Windows 11. But hey, neither here nor there. Hear me going off ranting about Microsoft. Ugh. Should be ranting at Apple for making those weird CPUs to begin with, but you know, business decision. And I've worked on Apple computers. And I've worked on Unix-based computers. I've owned a iMac, MacBook Pro 13-inch back in the day. I've also owned a Sun Microsystem running Sun Solaris with a, of all things, an older AMD 64-bit riser card for development, for software development. So basically, you could be running Sun Solaris, and then you could basically boot up onto that daughter card, you know, any Windows OS or any you know, PC-based OS, Linux, whatever, and write computer code for that OS in the Unix format, port it over to your Windows-based system to test it in the Windows-based system, on the same system. And I was searching for the at that time that Sun Solaris had a I think it was the G3 or one of the Macintosh daughter boards that you could put in there for development. But those were really hard to find. I mean, you know, because the developers, once they had that, they'd never get rid of it. And unfortunately, I think Sun Solaris went, or the company got bought out by somebody else, and you know, those developer systems went to the dodo, because now you can just make a virtual machine of almost any operating system on the proper server. So it's really destroyed that single computer with the daughter boards and everything. So just the way things go. Get on that fishing trip. Ooh, fishing rod. I can probably repair it, but let's go up and empty. One does. Pufferfish? No. God, I got enough cod to last me forever. And if I want to go zombified every once in a while, I have some rotten fish. catfish, storage. Got some salmon cooking right there. Cook some more. Spear fishing line. And get those from the skeletons. So, I'm going to call it a day on this stream. Thank you for joining me, Super Freak, and chatting with me. Always like talking with you. I hope your year is going beautiful. You're staying away from the normal people, as usual, I hope. Because we all know that the normal people are up to something. I will swear to it. Either they're trying to take us over or something else. I'm not sure. But y'all have a good one. Should have some updates this coming up week. I will be streaming on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week while I'm on chemo yet again. And I will basically open up my Minecraft server to those who want to join me. It is a Bedrock server. And you just have to send me a tell or a message on Facebook, a private message. If I've met you in real life, then I'm going to let you in. If I haven't met you in real life, that's a different story. I'll have to think about it first. I do have rules. That don't try to go off and kill other players or steal their stuff. I will permanently ban you from the server and create a whitelist. But you can play the server however you want to, creative, but it is in survival mode. So, and I'm not going to switch it from survival mode. I like playing that way. So if you want to go storyline or whatever, you do get goodies as you get in. There's treasure chest for the first few that get in. They get special armor and a survival kit to make it through. So, make it easy when you first get in if you're one of the first ones to sign up. Anyway, hey, talk to you later. By the way, if you haven't seen it, Super Freak, see, is it upside down? Nope, upside down. Look at that basket weave. Borrowed the tool from Randall. So, it's a really nice pattern. Made me a new belt off of it. Don't know if you saw that earlier. But anyway, hey, you have a good one. I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this. Minecraft server gets upgraded. Hopefully it will be successful on Monday. Upgrading the memory to 16 gigs. Woo woo. Y'all have fun. Talk to y'all later.